Well, here's Mississippi's favorite doctor today, Dr. Quinn, and we're talking about vaccinations, but this time we're not talking about COVID. We're talking about back to school and other types of vaccinations that your kids may need or other people might need. So I'm going to let you take this one away.
Well, here's the deal. I am not always Mississippi's favorite doctor, especially on this topic. The deal is, in the state of Mississippi, your child, before they start the 7th grade, they have to have specific vaccination called TDAP. If they don't get that vaccination, their children will not be allowed to enter the building to start the 7th grade. So every single year for over 20 years, parents, they come to our clinic, they go to their clinics wherever in the state, and they yell at the doctor and the nurses, and they say, "I need the vaccine right now. I'm going to get fired from my job." So I'm asking all the parents, grandparents, if you have a child or a grandchild that's getting ready to start the 7th grade, make sure that they've gotten that TDAP vaccination. If they have not already done so, go get it today or tomorrow, because they won't be allowed to start the 7th grade.
All right, can you describe us what this vaccination is and what it stands for? I assume it stands for something important.
Yes, it does. It's one shot, and it covers 3 infections. Tetanus. Tetanus is a bacteria that could be in the soil, and if you step on a nail, it can cause muscle spasms. And what this vaccine does is it helps so that you won't get that infection, but it can also make it so you can get lockjaw and you won't be able to swallow, and that can take a child's life. The second is diphtheria. It's another infection that's airborne. And if you get this infection, if you're young or you have immunocompromised, you can get a coat of mucus in the back of your throat where you can't breathe and you could lose your life. The third is pertussis. That's that whooping cough. I know you've heard of that. It's an infection that you can get if you're a baby or an elderly person and your immune system is down. It can get so bad, if your immune system is down, you can get pneumonia and lose your life. You have to get this vaccine or they won't let you in the 7th grade. And it's not to inconvenience you. It's just to potentially protect the lives of all the other children.
And do you feel like you get backlogged with this? Is this something that you kind of should get in front of, especially because it is mandatory for the public school system?
That's why programming such as WJTV, Live at 9 is so good, because we're able to let the community know, don't wait, don't get backlogged. If they go today, they can call their medical provider. If they're not available to see them, they can call the Mississippi State Department of Health. They have options, and they'll get them scheduled to get this vaccine before the first day of school starts, so these mamas won't come and yell at old Dr. Queen.
Yeah, and I know vaccines have been in the news a lot. I know the COVID vaccine, there's the both sides of the, I guess, quote unquote, argument of wanting to take it or not take it. I'm concerned. I believe in it. But with this one has been around for a while, and this one is mandatory if you're going to go to public school.
Right. There was some research done decades ago that drew a small correlation with autism. But since then, there's been a lot of research done that has shown no correlation. So right now, the CDC is saying that the vaccines are safe. And as far as the risk of autism with these vaccines, which is the myth out there, it's been disproven with much research since the initial research. So these vaccines are safe. Not only are they safe, but they can save the lives of children, not just your children, but the other children at school. So it's very important that we get these vaccines.
All right, Dr. Quinn, before I let you leave, you know, the question of the day, you always got a good answer for this. You and Kayla come up with some of the best answers. If you were dropped in the woods and we gave you 3 things you could have, well, what's Dr. Quinn taking to the woods to survive?
I want one of those Swiss knives with all the different things on it. I want a backpack with canned goods and plenty of water, and a compass so I can find my way back. But an iPhone would be perfect, charged up, ready to go with a good signal.
Yeah, see, that's what Kayla said. She said she'd have her phone. I'm like, well, let's pretend that you don't have signal. I think that would be funnier. But I like how you kind of did a little loophole there. A backpack full of things. You're going to use that as one item. Well, Dr. Quinn, thank you so much for letting us know about this topic. We appreciate you, and we will see you next Wednesday. Thank you.